At, at first, I like to share words of Shinran Shōgin from his masterwork Kyōgyō Shinsho. So please join me in gassho. Please put your palms together. Thus, I Gutoku Shinran, disciple of Shakyamuni. I have now decisively departed from the true gate of provisional means, and my self-power overturned, have entered the ocean of the selected vow, having swiftly become free of the mind, leading to the birth that is non-comprehensible. I am assured of attaining the birth that is inconceivable. How truly profound in intent is the vow that beings ultimately attain birth. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Good morning, everyone. And happy Father's Day for some fathers. And I think I'm one of the fathers too. But, and welcome to today's service. You know, last week was a picnic at the park. And, you know, I'm sure everybody had fun, you know, being at the park, enjoying the company with the Sangha members. And usually for the regular Sunday services, I prepare, Dharma Talk. Not only for the Sunday talk, but memorial services. Of course, I prepare the Dharma Talk, right? And then by preparing the message, I can kind of time it how long that, my talk is going to be. And then I know what I'm going to talk about exactly, right? So that way I like to prepare Dharma Talk for Sunday services. But for the pillow services, cemetery visitation, irregular services like picnic, I don't prepare any, message, and I try to go with the flow of the, it depends, right? If I prepare like a really serious talk for pillow service, and family was like, oh yeah, it's sad that we are okay, then, my talk will be little off from the circumstance. So that's why I don't prepare the message for pillow service. But, for the picnic last week, I didn't prepare the talk, but I talked about, can I have the slide back again? I of subtraction and I of addition. And I thought I can dig in this idea deeper today and talk about it. So the I of subtraction is to see our lives with something minus something is me. Aging, for instance, we say that, oh, I could do that when I was young, but I can't do it anymore, right? Well, the other way around. I wish I was adult already, so I can do whatever I want to do without asking parents' permission, right? So this I of subtraction tends to project and focus on what we lack in our lives, or what we lack in our present moment. And on the other hand, the I of addition is to see our lives with something plus something equals me. So again, aging, for instance, with this I, looking at the white hair growing, we can say that I was able to live until the white hair grows. Well, because of many supports and sacrifices of many lives, I was able to live until today. So this I of addition sees things and people around us and events in our lives with positive feelings. And actually, this is the basic way of understanding the Four Noble Truths. So first two is the cause and result of the reality, seeing with the eye of subtraction. We feel unsatisfactoriness by thinking as, oh, I lost this. I don't have that. He has it, but why I don't have it? This kind of way of thinking. And because the one focused too much on what the one lost or what not possess, the one attached to the things and all people and suffer from the way of thinking of not having something. So, I was in rock band when I was in 20s. I think it was 2004 or 2005. The CEO of Japan Columbia Record came to see our gig in Shibuya, Japan. We performed in front of nearly 200 people. And after the gig, the CEO said, we performed really good. We performed really performed really good. But songs and lyrics are not that good. So if we could write songs which is at the level that we can succeed in music business, he will think about signing the contract. So, we were excited to hear about it, one step closer, right? So we focused on songwriting and lyrics writing. And sometimes we have to write 2 or 3 songs a week, record it, and send it to the producer. And most of the time, they were rejected. At that time, it was so frustrating because we write songs, spend a lot of time, practicing it and recording it, and what we only hear from the producer is not good. So few songs made it to officially record at one of the big studio in Aoyama. It's called Victor Studio, but it never came out to the public. We recorded. We spent few days recording it. It never came to the public. The reason was the singer not being able to sing at the level of the top professional. So even though the singer was one of the closest friend of mine, at that time, I held the feeling inside of me thinking that if he could sing better, right? But thinking about it, if the CEO was really thinking this band will succeed, then he would have suggested that, why don't you find another singer? Or I will find another singer for you, right? So I guess it was not only the fault of the singer, but also the fault of the entire band. And we could not be so cruel to say to the singer that, oh, I will find another singer, so I'm sorry. We couldn't be that way. So I think this was the highlight of my band's life in 20s. And at that time, it was frustrating and disappointing that we were not successful. And that is because I was seeing the things, or my life, with the eye of subtraction. But when I look back now, I feel that this experience made me to be here today, so I am happy with it. So now, I have shared the words of Jitsuen Kakehashi sensei before probably, but Kakehashi sensei said, we cannot change the past, but we can change the meaning of the past. We cannot change the past, but we can change the meaning of the past. So all the experience in the past, happy memories, sad memories, and so on, we cannot change what already happened, but we can change the meaning of it, meaning how we accept the past, right, with the eye of addition. So even though I was not successful in music business, I still enjoy playing music, and I have opportunities to share music with people. And I hear from many people that I enjoy your music playing, and I am happy to hear that. So the past experience of being in the band definitely helps me. So I can now understand the experience of being in the band was for today. The experience nurtured me. So I can now see the experience not with the eye of subtraction, but with the eye of addition. So this is probably the feeling of Shinran Shonin, the passage of Shinran Shonin I shared at the beginning. Our founder, Shinran Shonin, entered Buddhist priesthood when he was 9 years old, and he practiced for 20 years. He practiced various practices for 20 years, but he was not able to attain enlightenment. And it is said that when he was 19 years old, Shinran Shonin visited one of the gravesite of Prince Shotoku, and he saw a dream of Prince Shotoku telling Shinran Shonin that your life is until 29 years old. When he was 19 years old, he was told by Prince Shotoku in the dream, your life is until 29 years old. So in olden days, the dream had more meanings than today. So I am sure that Shinran Shonin was so frustrated by not be getting any closer to the enlightenment or leave this world of birth and death. So then he sought for the way and finally encountered his teacher Honen Shonin and the teaching of Nembutsu, teaching of other power Nembutsu. So through the working of Amida Buddha in Namo Amida Butsu, all beings are able to attain birth in the Pure Land of Amida Buddha to attain Buddhahood and return to this world to guide and teach others. So after encountering this teaching, Shinran Shonin looked back his life and thought that the experience in the past was not for nothing, but the experience in the past nurtured him to encounter the teaching of Nembutsu. So I know everybody's life is different. Everyone lives unique lives, and experiences in life is different. But here, we are in Hondo of Sacramento Betsin. And Hondo is oftentimes translated as the main hall of, main hall. But actually, Hondo in Chinese character can be understood as the hall of the primal vow of Amida Buddha. Hall of the primal vow of Amida Buddha. Now, we are in the hall of the primal vow of Amida Buddha to listen to the teaching which grasp us and never abandon us with the great compassion of Amida Buddha. So we are fortunate to be here today with all of you here today. I wish we had more people attending the service today, but today is Father's Day, so I think everybody is enjoying the family gathering. But with gratitude, I would like to conclude my talk with the Gassho and Nembutsu. So please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda.